Okay, so this is generally something that like me and my family sometimes talk about when we go on walks.
Surely
Because
everyone's talked about it.
yeah, exactly. You know, you're walking in the hills, lovely British countryside, and someone in the group just goes, "You know what? This would be pretty sick place if there was a zombie apocalypse."
Yeah, exactly. Because there's always like the what if it happened? Where would you go?
Yeah.
It's either like the middle of nowhere or the middle of somewhere.
Yeah, it's like you either go in the central hub, which has loads of supplies, then there's gonna be tons of zombies everywhere. Or do you go to the outskirts
Yeah, that's it.
where there's not much supplies, there's not gonna be like anyone coming after you.
Picture this, right? I'm phrasing this like an English example.
English, that's it.
You wake up, right? You turn to your phone, you flick on your phone, and you see the news. Oh, there's a zombie like apocalypse, and you think, oh, here we go, COVID-19 again. But this time, it's an army of the undead, and they're steamrolling towards your house, just specifically your house. What do you do?
Specifically my house.
Well, like, yeah, the general direction.
So I have to defend my house.
Yes.
It's not a very defendable house, is it? I mean, to be fair, I'd be surprised if anyone's house was defendable against zombies. I guess, like, go around the house, find anything that you can remotely use as a weapon. Get stuff to, like, bar the doors, gotta bar the windows, make sure no one's getting in. I have quite a few windows, so that'll probably take me a while.
What's your thoughts on the strategy of going to like a warehouse store like B&Q or something? Because people say you could go there and just get loads of like wood and block it off and then like go to Sainsbury's first and get a few seeds.
B&Q's good, but what about IKEA?
That's a good point, but I feel like I'd be more scared in IKEA because it's like they could be coming from that direction. They might not be following the one way rule.
You've played 3008, haven't you?
I think so. Is that the SCP?
Yes, the
Yeah.
Infinite IKEA. You find a section of the IKEA and you block it off. But then, you know, it's already set up to be a house. So you've kind of just got a lovely, nice IKEA house in the apocalypse. I think IKEA is like just stacked with so much crap that like surely you're gonna have like a lot of things that you'll need.
Yeah, I feel like the main issue with the apocalypse, I'm always going to say this, is food.
Oh yeah,
Because if you're not farming food, you're not going to do that well, to be honest. Like,
no.
you're going to lose so much will
Yeah,
to
you
live.
can you can only use like hands and pins and stuff for like so long before it just gets like, you know, you run out or because I get tins are like the ultimate strategy because like they take ages to go off, but
Yeah.
like you're still gonna run out.
You know the people who prepare for the doomsday with their bunkers and stuff, and they like stock up
Yeah.
on honey, they stock up on like all this other stuff. I feel like even having all that, I would get so bored of eating honey and non-perishable food items. Probably
You
just
just
end up
walk
killing
out.
myself. Yeah, just like I'd rather die. I feel like taking the route of either finding somewhere that's just not going to be able to get zombies to come to it.
This
Go,
is why I think like in the hills would be good. Because like realistically, there's gonna be like wild animals. I guess it's harder in the UK. Like if you're in America, you can literally just walk outside and you're in the wilderness.
I
I
feel
guess
like,
though, like you know, because it's like Hollywood rules though. Every
yeah.
time there's a big event, it's always in America, and we're on an island away from it.
I feel like movies as well also portray a level of incompetence that real life people hopefully wouldn't have during a zombie apocalypse.
I think, like, I do understand that statement, but then you also have to take into the fact that, you know, if a horde of zombies were running after you, you're probably not going to be thinking straight.
Well, I'm going to be thinking damn straight about how, well, this is it, I'm dead, I might as well give up. I think there's only one film that did it properly, and that was that one film with Brad Pitt in it that I can't remember the name of, but I'll put a picture of it over it. It was a rubbish film, by the way, but the idea of how zombies would work in that film just makes more sense than most others. Because, like, Walking Dead, they're like slow, pretty much just elderly people who you can just like shoot in the face.
Yeah.
And then they're dead. But like in this Brad Pitt film, which I can't remember the name of, it's hard to explain. They can like run, and they're basically just a tidal wave.
Is it World War Z?
That's the one.
It's an alright film.
I think like when I watched it, it was too rushed, and I don't know whether that's like just my opinion. I think like there was a bit where they were in a plane and they come in and they like there's a zombie on the plane, so he just goes, well, we're near our destination, blows up the plane, and then like crash lands not even like a few meters away from where they need to be. You define sloppy writing. I feel like that's what could be.
I mean, I think it's just like if the film knows, I feel like they knew that it was a bit of a silly film, so like they can. I
Yeah.
think films can get away with it if they're self-aware. But yeah, I do like films and media that like portray zombies in like different ways. Because like you say, you got Walking Dead, they're like really slow, but then like 28 Days Later, they have fast zombies as well.
I think it makes it a lot more scary because then it's like you don't want to get tired when you're running away from the zombies.
Yeah, but the zombies won't ever get tired.
Yeah, because they don't care, do they? They just want to eat you. So it's like
They're also dead.
Yeah, exactly. So they probably wouldn't get tired. Like I'd be scared if Minecraft had fast zombies. You know what I mean? I mean that's kind of what baby zombies are. So imagine like it's in real life,
just
right?
a baby zombie in a real life.
It's a baby zombie in real life, but they're all adult people. That'd be scary.
I mean, it's kind of like if there's a slow moving zombie, you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna stay away from it, and if it comes near me, I can run away.
I feel like with fast zombies, because they're fast, they could also like, because they don't care about hurting themselves, they could probably just run through glass and wood or something, because they don't care about like hurting their fingernails or something. So
specifically the fingernails.
Yeah, but like when like people say, "Oh, I could break through wood," but then they go to punch the wall and they're like, "Ah, my knuckles" or something.
You kind of have to take into account though, it's like, because they are technically a dead walking corpse.
Yeah.
Would they be strong?
Well, no, I feel like just because they're dead, they still have the same bone density as a human.
Yeah, but I guess it depends on how long they've been a zombie.
I feel like if a zombie apocalypse came, the best place to go to would be like a US military base. Because like I know in the films they say, oh yeah, well this happened and it started in America. But I have a feeling it'd probably start in China or Japan because they do a lot of weird stuff.
I won't say Japan, but
Yeah,
China, yeah.
like that area because they do more experimentation on humans because they have no rights over there or something.
I don't think Japan has done that for quite a few.
No, not Japan. I'm talking about China. So then what you would do, you'd sensibly go, hey, can I come into this US military base? And they'd be like, yeah, sure, because they're American and they don't care about where you came from. That's a joke, by the way, on the fact that they do care about where you come from. Say you go into the US military base, right? The US are very patriotic, so I feel like they'd be like, yeah, we need to help this person.
They want to be the main character.
Yes, they're going to be like, oh yeah, this is like an apocalypse movie. And then the zombies are coming, and it's kind of going to be like the raiding of Area 51, except you're probably going to have better stuff than Area 51. Because also, how realistically, how would they know where people are? That's my question, because in the films where they say, oh yeah, they all like communicate with each other, but humans can't do that, so what makes the undead be able to do that?
I think it depends on like the kind of zombie. I guess like the fungus, if it's like a hive mind.
I still don't get how hive mind works, because technically wouldn't they have to be all interconnected? Because it's like they all have like a radio in their head. Oh, that's a good point. What if in the future we all get like brain chips, and then they go, oh well, okay, here's a zombie apocalypse, and then all the zombies have brain chips and they can communicate with each other. All right, well, I think we'll leave it there. Thank you for joining me again. When are you gonna get another video up?
In the unforeseeable future.
Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell to join the notification squad.
I'm gonna kill you.